Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Melontosh here, and I'm back for some PCL action. Hopefully you guys would have seen that I'm back in the PCL. And so I'm 1-5 right now because I took over a team, so basically I need to kind of win out to have any chance of playoffs. But either way, I'm just going to have fun playing Draft League again. So my opponent's team is Weavile, Tangrowth, Greninja, Arcanine, Gastrodon, Musharna, Theramosa, which is such a threat ramper, Mimikyu, Starmie, and Aggron. Whereas my team, not perfect, but I still think it's pretty good, is Kyurem, Xurkitree, Klefki, Salazzle, Hitmontop, Cradily, Tapu Fini, Gothitelle, Landorus, Incarnate, which is Sheer Force, and Stoutland. Oh, and I have Mega Tyranitar. Probably should have included that in there. Tyranitar. So the 6 I am bringing this week include Tapu Fini with Moonblast, Surf, Nature Manners, and Taunt. We then have Cradily with Giga Drain, Brock Cover, Stealth Rocks, and Protect. We then have Cherryflip the Klefki with Dazzling Gleam, Calm Recycle, and Thunder Wave. Then there is Alduin with Dragon Claw, Ice Beam, Fusion Bolt, and Hail. We then have Choice Scarf Abundance with Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Psychic, and U-Turn. Then we have a Shadow Tag, Gothitelle, Psychic, Calm Reflect, and Rest. And with that, I will see you guys at the... Okay, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and lead with my Lando here because I'm scarfed. He brought Starmie, Theramosa, Musharna, Tangrowth, Weavile, and the Gastrodon. So I feel like yeah, I like leading with my scarf Lando here, as we're going to see what he led with, as he goes and leads with Tangrowth. That's cool for me. As I should be able to get some information, some nice juicy information on this Tangrowth. I'm just going to go ahead and click U-turn. I'm going to click U-turn, and then we're going to find out whether we think it is going to be a V-Tang or if it is physically defensive, which would be interesting if he brought physically defensive. I think if he goes Gastrodon, which would be the main switch in, Gastrodon will be the main switch in here. I can just go Gothitelle and trap it. It'd be interesting to see if he is Shed's Shell, because he has quite a bulky team with Musharna, which was a really clever bring on my opponent's part. I wasn't actually expecting him to bring it, if I'm honest, but it's a really clever bring because it can take hits naturally from Lando pretty well, and it absolutely chews it from Kyurem. So I think that's going to be his Kyurem switch in. Is going to be the Musharna, or he could be Spadef and he could have Gastro as the Kyurem switch in, and then Musharna as the Abundant switch in. But that means U-turn would be doing a lot. So let's get it up here. Let's get up the Lando, because he's definitely taking his time with his decision. Yeah, U-turn does a lot if you are. It doesn't do that much if you are defensive, but if you're Spadef, I wonder. Yeah, then U-turn does a lot. It does like 30%, that's not that much. Okay, and Tangrowth. Oof, I thought I wasn't Sheer Force for a second. Tangrowth. Let's see Assault Vest. We need to go to level 50. We need to go to level 50. So U-turn does a decent amount. So it actually stays in here and it does 25%. So that looks like Assault Vest to me. Yeah, that definitely looks like Assault Vest to me. So you're almost definitely going for either Sleep Powder or Hidden Power Ice, because your Assault Vest, so you can't really Leech Seed. That means you can't Sleep Powder. And it'd be weird if you were just Spadef without the Assault Vest, I think. So does knocking off Lady matter? No, it doesn't. Let's just trap him. Yeah, let's trap him here. As he goes to the knockoff, that's fine. He gets a crit. That's really annoying. That's really annoying, but I can go for the Reflect here. I can just go for the Reflect here. It means I can take this. I should probably calculate damage, though, just to be safe. Oh, God, that crit actually really matters. Knockoff should have done 31 to 38. That's just annoying, isn't it? At least he got a lowest roll, 48 to 57. Yeah, he got a lowest roll. He got a lowest roll. So now, yeah, I'm just going to click Reflect here. As he goes for another knockoff, that does 12%. I do outspeed him, so I am going to Calm Mind here. We should be able to beat this Tangrowth 1v1. Unless he starts getting loads and loads of crits. So I'm going to rest up here. He's not going to be able to do too much to me with the Reflect. I've timed it so that the Reflect will end when I wake up, which is really nice. That's definitely really nice. So we just need to go through the phases here as he starts going for knockoff. Again, as I can get up another Reflect. And what do I need to be at with this thing to start doing some real damage? +3, 50%, +5. Okay, so I feel like +2 is probably the best way to go, 33 to 40. No, because you're almost going to be at max, so +3. We're going to have to go to +4. So this may take a little while, but it's definitely worth it in the long run. Let's Calm Mind again. I think my best play is to, now I'm at +4, and I'm going to 2-hit KO. I think my best bet is to Reflect, Rest, Psychic, Psychic. I think that's my best series of plays. Yeah, I think that's my best series of plays. So I'm going to Reflect here. As he should go for Knock. I think Knock does the most to me. Yeah, Knock definitely does the most. As he goes for Knock again. Okay, cool. So now I get up my Reflect, then I rest, and I know it's a bit long-winded, but we will be able to take out the Tangrowth, so that's nice. Not the most exciting start to the battle, but that is Gothitelle, to be honest with you. That's just Gothitelle. Or is my best play to Psychic? Yeah, my best play is to Psychic Rest. My best play is to Psychic Rest. That's definitely the best play, because then I get the least damage off. He only gets one attack. Because I wake up straight away and then I can kill him, rather than waking up and having to attack twice. So let's just fire Psychics here. I'm actually going to Reflect, because, yeah, I'm actually going to Reflect here, because then Weavile won't be able to do that much to me. So now I'm just going to go for the Psychic, and we take out the Tangrowth, which is nice, and I have 3 returns of Reflect up. So Weavile can't come in that easily. He obviously knows my full moveset and knows that Weavile is immune here, so Weavile is definitely the play. As he actually just goes out into the Pheromosa. That's kind of interesting. It's definitely kind of interesting, Pheromosa. Offensive pivot, level 50. With the Reflect up, you do 35 to 41%. So you should really U-turn here, and then go out into the Weavile. So I feel like going out into Klefki's not a bad play. Yeah, I feel like Klefki's not a bad play. I want to keep Walnut as healthy as I can for the Weavile. He does go for the U-turn here. That does make a lot of sense. I'm not sure what his best way of dealing with my Klefki is, especially when Reflect. Maybe it's Musharna. As he goes Starmie. I could Thunder Wave this thing. I could just go out into my so Starmie. That it would kind of tell me that he's offensive Starmie, right? At level 50, I feel like I can just kill this thing. Whoa, Hydro Pump does a lot. Okay, so let's go out into my Grandma's Draws here as he goes for the Flash Cannon. That is super effective. I wonder what kind of set he is, because I could have stayed in there and gone for the Calm Mind. I could have stayed in there for sure and gone for the Calm Mind. Ooh, that seems to check out. How much did you do? 32. So you're offensive, but you're not Life Orb. You are offensive, but you're not Life Orb. Love it. Okay, and that was a high roll. So there's really not much you can do to me. I wonder what item you are. I'm just going to get my rocks up here. As he does go out into Weavile. He's for sure going to knock off here. And the thing is, if he's Calm Mind Musharna, then that could be troublesome. If I lose Walnut. So although Klefki could be really nice with the Recycle Mango Berry, not gonna lie. But I think I go into Klefki just in case he is Carmine Mushana. Maybe it's a mistake. He could also P-Jab, as he does just go for the knockoff. So I am going to lose my berry. I think I'm just going to Dazzling Gleam here. He could go Gastro. He could go Gastro. As he just goes Star me, actually. Okay. So I just Dazzling Gleam. I think I just want to Thunder Wave. Yeah, let's just Thunder Wave this thing. I like Thunder Waving this thing. As he just goes for the spin, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But I think I could just go back out into my... Yeah, I should be able to go just back out into Cradilly here. Take this thing on really well. As he goes for Flash Cannon, does 31. That's fine. With Protect, I should be able to take another one if I get a Giga Drain off here. Especially if he decides to go Weavile or something, it would be nice to get some damage off on that. So I'm just going to fire off the Giga Drain here, and then I can switch into Starmie Protect, and then I can recover off the damage next time around. Don't think I'm going to outspeed this thing, as he actually goes Pheromosa. Okay, so I'm going to Giga Drain here. He went for U-turn. What did he go for U-turn on? Went for U-turn on Klefki. I actually really want to calc that damage. See if he's banded or not, or just to see if he's a boosting item, or what he is, you know. So Klefki should do, that's with Reflect up for sure. Did I have Reflect up? Then that is a good. Okay, so we go to U-turn here. I did 4.3 to Klefki. Rest, Reflect, 1, 2. Okay, Reflect was up. So U-turns you should do 4.8 to 5.4. So you're offensive, you're attacking nature, but you are not. Yeah, exactly. You are not banded. Okay. So I'm just going to Protect it. See if you go for a high jump kick or something like that. As you go for the U-turn, makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. I think you're not Scarfed, are you? I don't think that's a very good Bring versus me, Scarfed. I don't think it's a very good Bring versus me. I think I'm going to go out into my Klefki here. As he goes for the U-turn, I absolutely chew that. And he goes out into Gastro. Cool. He goes out into Gastro, so I am just going to go straight out into my Lady. If I can trap this thing, that's great. Let's see if he switches out. He goes for the EQ. I'm absolutely cool with that. And I literally just trap this Gastro right now. Rest, Psychic. Yeah, that is my best series of plays right now. That's literally the best thing I can do. As he starts firing off Skulls, that does absolutely nothing. And now I can just start firing off Psychics. I'm going to try and end with a Reflect again, because it means that the Pheromosa or Weavile can't revenge kill me really easily, and I get an easier time switching into both of them. But this is what Goth does, man. It was literally the only good thing left on the draft. I'm really not a fan of Hooper. Not gonna lie. I'm really not a fan of Hooper. So I think I'm gonna Psychic, Reflect, Psychic. I think that's the best play. As I wake up here, yeah. I wake up here, I go for the Reflect. Yeah, that's what I do. As he protects, perfect. That's perfect. As I get up a Reflect, that is even better for me. And then I just go for the Psychic. This would have been much quicker exchange if I had leftovers, but they got knocked off early on, obviously. As he is going to go out into his Weavile. As I'm just going to go out into my Klefki. As he goes for the knockoff, that does nothing. Does reveal to be Life Orb. So he shouldn't stay in here. I'm just going to fire off the Dazzling Beam though, in case he decides to. As he does go Starmie, showing that he's Natural Gift, which is definitely interesting. That is definitely interesting. So let's go Starmie. Offensive. Without the Life Orb. Let's give you Flash Cannon. The Flash Cannon. This is looking good so far. Because it's looking like Kiram is just going to be able to win, basically. What am I looking at here? Damage to Klefki. At level 50. with the flash cannon. It's not really doing that much. But he should really recover here, right? I need Mushana weakened for... Can Lady... I mean, Lady can beat this thing, but I'm just going to go on to Grandma. I just realized that Lady actually beats this thing as he goes for the recover here. I feel like Stealth Rocking is not a bad play. I feel like Stealth Rocking is really not a bad play. Put Weavile in... I mean, the thing is, though, is they're all in range of both my Lando and my... but it's really nice to have just Chip on Mushana. As he goes out into nap time. Okay. So he has Forewarn here. I really need to know what kind of set he is. I'm going to go hard out into my Tapu Fini here. As he goes for the Baton Pass. He is a Baton Pass set. I did think that was something he could be. So he could be Calm Mind or he could just be Momentum. So he's got to have Psychic. He's got to have Baton Pass. Assuming he's a take on Kirim, I would assume he'd have Dazzling Gleam, which means he'd probably have Moonlight, which means he's probably not Calm Mind. He could be Baton Pass, Psychic, Calm Mind, Moonlight. In which case, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I need to know more about it. As he goes out into the Weavile. That's interesting. I'm just going to go back into Chagvid here. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for the P-Jab. I'm going to be immune. He's Life Orb. So assuming he's going to go Starmie here. Assuming he's going to go Starmie here. I'm going to Calm Mind. Yeah. As he does indeed go out into the Starmie. So I should be able to chew any hit from this thing. And now at +1, I do a lot with the... he should go for the water move here now, though. I don't think he spins. As he does actually spin, okay. He does actually spin. So, I'm going to fire off the Gig Drain. As he goes out into the Pheromosa, that does 26%, which is nice. I'm again going to click Protect because I do feel like he's Scarfed, which is a bit odd in this match. As he goes for the low kick. He goes straight for the low kick. I'm actually happy to make a play here. I'm going to go out into my Lady. If he U-turns, I die. That's fine. As he goes for the low kick. So now the question is the play going back out into Chagford? Or do I just Psychic thinking that he is Scarfed? Because he's very much been playing it like he's Scarfed. Yeah, because I don't mind if this thing goes down at this point. So I'm just going to Psychic him. As he goes for the U-turn, my Gothitelle goes down. That's fine. But we know it's not Scarfed, which means we know that Lando outspeeds it. So it was really worth finding out the information just for Gothitelle to go down. Goes out into the... goes out into nap time. Goes out into nap time. I'm just going to go Walnut here. And I'm going to fire off a Nature's Madness. I feel like he could go Starmie. I feel like he could definitely go Starmie. But I need this thing weakened, you know. As he stays in, that's awesome. As he goes for Psychic, that does 31%. Is that offensive? Fini. Mushana. Calm Mind. Psychic. And we need to make you level 50. Psychic should do 24 to 29. That did 30. Let's give you max attack. Does 30.5. Wow, I think you might be max attack with leftovers. I'm gonna taunt here because you might want to try and Baton Pass. Nice. Okay. So my Moonblast here should do 24 to 28. So what do I need him in range of for my Kyurem to win? I need 33 to 39. So I just Nature's Madness here. But if he switches out, I think I'm actually going to Moonblast because I think he can switch out, yeah. As he goes out into Starmie, that does 41%. So I kind of force him into a position where he needs to recover. So I'm just going to go back out into my Cradilly, as he does go for the recover. Okay, so now I just want to keep putting pressure on his mons. I'm going to go for the Stealth Rock. This has been a very long game, but I am definitely just playing the long game with this Mushana and stuff. Torn Pass, Psychic, Moonlight. I need to know if he has Calm Mind. And I'd love him to go for another Psychic here because I need to know another roll. As he goes straight for the Baton Pass. Okay, but now he's forced into something like Starmie. He's definitely spinning here. But I just go back out into my Cradilly. I have no reason not to. As he does just go for the spin. I should really have Toxic on this thing instead of Protect, but Protect has been useful. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Giga Drain here as he goes for a Flash Cannon. This should take out the Starmie, right? Oh my days, do you really live that? So I think he's going to switch, so I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rock. Oh, so he just stays in. Jesus. Okay, he actually just stays in. Okay, let's just Giga Drain again here. Okay, he is just attacking with this thing. As I'm going to go for the Giga Drain here, and that is pretty much going to be game. I'm not sure if he just got bored there or something, to be honest. But it was kind of a dead end, as he does go out into the Pheromosa. I'm definitely going to Protect here. As he does go for the low kick. Okay. So I'm going to go into my Klefki here, and then I'm just going to go Lando. Because it puts him under long pressure. Wow, Klefki absolutely chews that. Klefki absolutely chews that. I'm just going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. As he does indeed go out into his Nap Time, which is Mushana. I think I can just Thunder Wave here. And just, get that Power Hacks as he does show the Moonlight. Okay. And we already knew he had Moonlight. But now I just go out into my Walnut here. And let's see what his last move is. As he gets fully paralyzed, that sucks for my opponent. He can't switch anything into this now. So I'm just going to Nature's Madness. I'm actually going to Moonblast. Yeah. I'm actually going to Moonblast because Moonblast does decent damage, and if he switches out into anything, it is going to go down. So he does go out into the Weavile. And I do take out the Weavile with Moonblast, and this has looked pretty decent now as he goes out into the Pheromosa. And I can just go out into my Klefki. As he goes for the P-Jab here. And now I just Dazzling Gleam, to be honest, as he goes for the U-turn. This is yeah, I've put my opponent in a bit of a touch position here. I don't really see him getting out of it. I'm actually going to go out into my Cradilly here in case he has Toxic. So now I can go back out into my Walnut, and I get the Misty Surge up as he goes for the Baton Pass. Eventually, eventually, he's going to go down to Rocks, so I can just keep going out into Chagford. He can probably low kick me here as he goes for another P-Jab. He just wants my Finny dead. Maybe he is. I'm just going to do Dazzling Gleam here as he does just stay in a low kick. Okay, so that should be the 5-0. Finny should be able to take it for me. It's literally just my defense that won me this game. I don't think Kiram or Lando hit the field except for the first turn. But I can go Walnut here. I can taunt him in case he wants to go for a Toxic or something. As he does just fire off a Psychic and he gets 28%. So he is defensive actually. So I'm just going to hard up taunt here. As he just fires off another Psychic. I can Nature's Madness this thing down now. I can Nature's Madness this thing down. And since I'm in a pretty tight playoff race, I live another Psychic for sure. I'm just going to Moonblast here. That's 22. Should have gone for Nature's Madness. Does the taunt end here? Don't end here. It does end this turn, doesn't it? Yeah, that sucks. So I'm going to get the 4-0. I'm going to get the 4-0. It sucks. I have to go for Taunt here. Hopefully he goes for the Moonlight. He does go for the Moonlight. Okay. So I can actually salvage a 4-0. Kirim or Mushana. What about Z Ice Beam? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to go Kirim here. I need the 5-0. Sorry, I feel bad for playing for the 5-0. He goes for the Gleam. That was a good play. But it shouldn't matter because I should just be able to go for the Z Ice Beam here. And this should indeed take out the Mushana. Oh my god, it lives on 1. What a bulky boy. Okay. What a bulky boy. Maybe he was Spadef, I don't know. Or Mix, maybe. So we go for the Declaw and down goes Mushana. GG. That was a decent game. I'm sorry about the long Gothitelle spell. I think I'm going to cut that out. Or yeah, you guys, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But we are now 2-5 and we won 5-0. Which means we're back in the playoff race or whatever. So hopefully we can make playoffs. Let's see. But that's going to be all for me today, guys. If you guys did enjoy the battle, then go ahead and smash the like button. But other than that, I will smell you later.